Diane in Denmark here, rah rah rah. It is Friday and it's also day 5, last day of our little fast track week. Now, lots going on today. Let me just put down my pom-poms. There's also a birthday, but anyway, I'll explain that in a wee minute. 2 things today. I'm going to check in with you for our fast track week. Remember, we're just getting back on track with our basic routines, morning routine, evening routine, weekly home blessing hour. And the other thing is that we have started a 40-day declutter for Lent. Now remember, just one item a day. If you can do more than that, it's great. The idea behind it is that we're just decluttering at least one thing a day and being consistent with it. And I've chosen, just hold on a wee minute and I'll grab what I've chosen for today. I'm going to be doing it like I did in previous years. I'm just going by zone, and we're in Flylady Zone 5, sank this week, which is the living room. And you know, we've all got bookshelves, we've all got, you know, we keep maybe pushing in the books. Maybe you want to take a wee look at your books. Is there anything that the kids have kind of grown out of? Are you not going to read the book again? You know, let's make a conscious decision about this. I know a lot of you find books difficult. Anyway, I had a very quick look this morning and I've chosen actually 3. I've just got one more to give away. I was just checking with the kids. First of all, an old school joke book. That's going out. I'll take that to our next close swap party because there's a lot of you know, English-speaking people at the close swap, so that will go there. I've also got another copy of Jane Eyre, and I know some of you are going to say, oh, it's a classic. Yes, it's a classic. You'll probably be able to find Jane Eyre in every single library in the world. If you're not going to read it again, you know, pass it on to somebody else. I've read it. Some of the family have read it, and I'm not going to be reading it again. If you want to hold on to it, that's fine, but why are you holding on to it? Okay, just have a wee think about that. And the last one I've got is an English-Swedish dictionary. I actually have some smaller dictionaries that I keep for when I'm at Swedish classes that I can actually, you know, sit down and have a look. But, you know, let's be honest, all these dictionaries you can find online now. My kids, they are 17 and 20, and everything that is done these days is online dictionaries. So have a think about that. Have you got reference books that, you know, are probably out of date with the facts and figures? Maybe you want to, but if you do want to go through your books, that's fine too. Maybe you just want to find something else in this area. Maybe you've got some, I don't know, knickknacks. Anyway, let's move on to Friday for fast track week. So let's go in the kitchen and I can just get out my control journal and tick things off. Okay, got my control journal, house management binder, whatever you want to call it. I call it my Hooga Home one. If you want to know how to make one of these, or if you're needing any kind of refresher about Flylady, it's all in my Flylady refresher course. Anyway, eyes down for a full house. Morning routine, dress to shoes, check. And if you're wondering also why I don't have like full-blown Flylady routines in my checklist, I've gone through that before in the Flylady refresher course. What you need to put on the list, what should not be put on the list, what to concentrate on, timings of these things. So it's all in there if you're needing a wee bit more explanation on these things. Excuse me. My load of laundry, that is on its final spin, and once I'm uploading this video I will hang that up and that will be me done for laundry. Dishwasher is run, emptied, and I had to move things out the way for filming here because I've already set the table for dinner tonight. Oh, and what's for dinner? I can tell you that we are having build your own burgers with potato wedges done in the oven and salad, so it's super simple for a Friday. Outfit of the day, we'll nip upstairs and I'll look at my outfit for tomorrow. Zone work or weekly home blessing hour. Remember, you can do some zone work this week if you like. It's Zone 5 in Flylady Land. I've just been concentrating on getting my weekly home blessing hour done, because most of that is actually in the living room, so that's been going well, and I'll tell you in a minute what I did for that yesterday. and my daily exercise, because I love my daily exercise. Yesterday I was out for a bike ride and a skinny dip sea swim with Vibeke. The pictures on Instagram if you want to see that. And I will also be meeting Vibeke today for another swim. I'll be meeting her later today. And guess whose birthday is it? It's Vibeke's birthday. That's why I've got a bunch of flowers for her. And she'll also be wearing the birthday hat. You know, we always wear this birthday hat when we swim naked on our birthdays, because it is a bit like the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody escapes the birthday hat. But actually, celebrating Vibike's birthday and Helena's birthday. Helena had her birthday earlier this month. They'll be getting their gifts, and we'll be having a special celebration next week when all three of us can get together. And self-preservation or pamper time, whatever you want to call it. Yesterday, when I was out on errand day, I also had some books to hand into the library, and for my pamper time, I really took some time to have a look and have a wee look at new books that I want to read, because you know I love reading. I've got a whole playlist which I think I've called Hygge Time, of the books that I read, TV series that I watch, music that I like. It's all up there. And I was thinking yesterday, it's been a long time since I've read one of my favourite things, which are Japanese crime cozy. They're not really cozy. They're just more very these kind of box crime mysteries, like little puzzle box things. So I spent about half an hour yesterday also looking on the internet and looking up authors, and I've ordered a few things from our local library. So that was my little pamper to myself yesterday. And weekly home blessing hour, power hour, whatever you want to call it. You know the 1 hour weekly clean where we're just hitting the high traffic areas of the house. I am done and dusted. I changed sheets, newspapers and magazines, library books, dealt with those, mirrors and glass doors and windows. I did those yesterday. A quick scoosh in the living room, and also did our bedroom, and altogether that took less than 10 minutes. Dusted earlier this week. I vacuumed, I've taken out the recycling, and I mopped. So woo! Hold on, give myself a little pom-pom shake. Yeah! So do you see, you can split it up over the week, or you can do it all in one day. Sometimes I do like 3 tasks in a day, 4 tasks the next day. It's just as long as you get it done, check it off and get it done. So the last thing I'm going to tell you, because it is Friday, or Friday, yesterday was errand day, and the other thing that I did on errand day yesterday, I was out doing my grocery shopping. I actually took the car. Quite often I do it when I'm out on my bike, but yesterday I was using the car and I filled up with petrol. We don't have to fill up with petrol very often here. I was going to say in Denmark, but in our household, because we only use the car for long journeys or for big supermarket shops, things like that. The rest of the time we use our bikes for getting to school, getting to work. So it's not something we have to do, but it makes sense for me to fill up with petrol when I'm actually out in the car instead of doing it on a Friday, because I'm not usually in the car on a Friday. Anyway, Friday in Flylady Land, if you're following the daily focus. Date night, clean out your handbag, your purse, swimming bag, sports bag, yoga bag, whatever you have, kids' backpacks, and check your car. As I said, fill up with petrol, see if there's any junk in there. Are there kids' stuff that they need to bring into the house? I prefer just to check my bike basket, make sure I've got shopping bags in there. Are the tyres pumped up? Do I need to recharge my bike lights? So I think that is it for there. And my little pamper for tonight. My husband and I, we don't kind of go out and do date night. We go out and have dinner or go to concerts together. But on a Friday night, we really like just to be at home, after a long week. And my little pamper for tonight is having some of my favourite sweets. I have a few glasses of wine on a Friday night, and I really enjoy these ones. They're a wee bit like Turkish Delight. Do you remember Turkish Delight? We used to get that in the UK, and I don't know if it still exists. But this is kind of raspberry flavoured jelly, and they're really kind of cheap, bad quality, but I just love them. So that's going to be my pamper for today. And then let's nip upstairs. I'll get my outfit for tomorrow, and we will be done. Right, let's off the bookies. Right, got my outfit ready for tomorrow, and I hope you're seeing some changes with this. And if you've kind of fallen off track with looking at your outfit, it's just kind of nice to look out something with a wee bit of warning instead of suddenly scrambling around in the morning. And also you can add some jewelry. This is another clothes swap item. Just look at what you've got. Why aren't you wearing your clothes? Why are you always going for the same old? Anyway, this is my outfit for tomorrow. I'm taking one of my basics, which is a polka dot shirt. Do you see a theme going on here? Polka dot shirt, and I'm going to wear, I need a wee bit of brightness because it's terribly dull today. Hopefully there'll be sunshine later for Vibeka's birthday. She's been a good girl. But probably tomorrow we're going to have the same kind of dull weather. And this is also one of my favourite basics. It's a bright pink sweater from Zara. And I love these because in the summer I can just wear them with like a pair of white jeans and a little camisole underneath. In the winter I'll be wearing like a thermal long sleeve t-shirt, and then this on top, and I can layer it for a different look. And I've actually got this in another colour. Let me just grab it. Yeah, I've also got one in that seafoam colour, and I've worn that combi before. But anyway, tomorrow I'm going for the pink because I need a little bit of pink. And what else was I going to say? Let me just check. No, I think we covered everything. I'm just getting my jeans out for tomorrow. So what are you going to do today? You're going to take a wee look and see if you can find one item, just one item to declutter for our 40 days of decluttering for Lent. Look at your outfit for tomorrow and go and do either your morning routine or your evening routine. And just a wee word on timing. I actually had to nip out this morning and do a run in the car and do a drop off. Because I get this question all the time about what happens if you haven't, for example, finished your morning routine and you're going to drop off the kids, or you're going out to the doctor, or you're going to the gym. Just as soon as you get back to the house, just jump in where you left off. That's what I do. Sometimes I'll be going down for a very early swim, but then as soon as I come back, I unload the dishwasher and set the table, or I fold the laundry and put it away. So don't worry too much about interruptions to your routine. The main thing is that you have them written down somewhere and you just get them checked off, just so that we're moving forward. And on that note, I'm going to move forward because I need to get going because it's somebody's birthday today. So on that note, all I've got left to say to you is live long and prosper, and may the Danish hygge be with you. Rah 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 for us. And you won't see any videos from me at the weekend. If you're new to my channel, I don't put out videos at the weekend. I might be on Instagram around there, but otherwise I shall see you on Monday morning. But just because I'm not here on YouTube doesn't mean that I'm not doing my routines. My routines will be done whether I am on camera or not. So anyway, live long, prosper, Danish will be with you, and I'll see you on Monday morning. Okay, bye for now.